So, Olivia, you were so great in this. Tell me.
Thank you.
I mean, how exciting was it for you to work with this cast? And
when I got the call that they wanted me for this movie, and it was Sarah Jessica Parker, and then it's Greg Kinnear and Pierce Brosnan and Christina Hendricks, I was so excited. I mean, it's everything I've ever wanted. You know, at the time I was shooting, I just wrapped an NBC show, and I was on my way to go out to do The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, because I was still doing that and still am, and then get this call, and I remember I was driving onto the lot at Sony to go meet with a producer on this other movie, and I'm like, I can't. I mean, I still get excited when they let me drive onto the lot. I'm like, you guys, this is amazing. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I just think like they don't know I'm not supposed to be here. I'm like, oh, hello, Mr. Warner. Tell your brother I said hello. Keep moving. Let's just go through life. They won't know. They won't kick me out. So when I got for this movie, I'm like, it's everything I've ever wanted and things that I never thought I was allowed to dream. So it's very exciting.
Tell us about Momo.
Momo is right out of Harvard, whip smart, looks at Kate Reddy like, okay, well, if that's what kids do to you. I don't want kids at all. Why would I ever want that at all? I think that she is the generation of women that, you know, looks at their mothers or your aunts and sees that they never were able to go after their dreams or use their degrees, or they went to college and they never were able to use them, and they became housewives and mothers, which for some is really great. But for other women, and even my mother was like this, where she got a business degree and there wasn't a choice. It was go to school and then you get married and you have your children. You never use your degree or really expand yourself beyond being a mother and a wife. And I think Momo sees that and says, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go in my life and I'm going to go after my dreams, and I'm not going to let other things stop me, and I'm not going to have to give up this for that, because, well, if you look at, I mean, when she looks at Kate Reddy, like, okay, well, if this is my alternative, no thank you. But I actually am completely different than Momo. The only thing that Momo and I have in common is that we're both hardworking. Other than that, I relate to Sarah Jessica's character much more.
Why?
Because I want to have a family one day. I come from a big family. I want to get married. I want that, you know. And I think for me, the kind of woman I am, I embrace the feminine part of being a woman. I have the maternal instinct. I want to have a husband, and I want that whole thing. But I also love what I'm doing now, and I also know that what I'm doing is helping me become a better mother and wife, and these opportunities, and the fact that when I walked onto the set and rehearsed with Sarah Jessica for the first day and just thought, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Like, I want to go back to the 8-year-old girl that was me before, thinking that I couldn't ever do this or that I wasn't allowed to do it, and say like, hey, it's actually going to work out. And that gives me hope, and that gives me a sense of reality in making your dreams come true. And that makes me a better person and a mother and a wife. And one day I have to, and I've actually been dealing with this lately, not because of the movie actually, which is funny, that's all coming at the same time. It's just the time of my life I'm in where people ask me a lot, do you think you can have it all? And I just realized the other night, it was just 2 days ago, when I realized you can't have it all. It just depends on what all you want. And sometimes you have to adjust your dreams. And it's, you only have so much time in your day. That is one thing you cannot negotiate. It doesn't work. Unless someone has some kind of time machine capsule, which then let's be best friends, because I would love to go for a ride. But you have to determine what it is you want. And once you determine that, then you can, start to really live a full life, but never really giving up anything.
You are so wise. Yeah.
I read all that in a bookmark earlier today. I didn't think you'd call me out on it, but you did.
That's so great, because you answered basically all the questions.
I broke into your email earlier, and I did go through your email. I went through your email list,
did it.
And I checked your questions. I actually sent some Evites. We're throwing a party.
Excellent.
Very exciting. Yeah, people are excited. They're going to come. A lot of them.
Nothing.
And you're getting a new place. I put a bid on something on eBay. I don't know if it exists, but